So, let's kick things off with the crown jewels of any board, the cheese. And look, this goes way beyond your standard cheddar. We are talking about a full-blown renaissance, an absolute explosion of creativity and quality.
You know, to even get a handle on the sheer variety out there, we can break it all down into 5 key pillars. You've got your firm, mature, hard cheeses that Britain is famous for, all the way to these creamy, gooey, soft cheeses that can rival anything from the continent. We're going to pick a champion from each of these styles for our board.
First up, a proper hard cheese. This is Keen's Cheddar. And forget that plastic-wrapped block from the supermarket. This is the real deal, a West Country farmhouse cheddar with protected status. It has this incredible, complex, almost savory farmyard flavor. Honestly, this is what cheddar is supposed to taste like.
Now, for our semi-soft, you have to see this. This is Cornish Yarg. It's so iconic because of its edible rind, which is literally hand-wrapped in nettle leaves. And that process, it gives it this unique, slightly tangy, almost mushroomy note, and creates this amazing creamy texture that gets just a little bit crumblier right in the middle. And this, well, this right here is proof of Britain's mastery of soft cheese, Baron Bigod. It's the UK's only raw milk Brie de Meaux style cheese. You let this get to room temperature, and it is just pure oozing perfection. It's got these deep, earthy, mushroomy flavors that are absolutely out of this world. And for our blue, we've got Stilton. Now this is fascinating. It's basically a traditional Stilton, but with one massive difference. It's made with unpasteurized raw milk. So what does that mean? Well, using raw milk keeps all the natural microflora, which creates a way more complex, creamy, tangy, and powerful flavor. A lot of people argue it's even better than its famous cousin.
Okay, we've laid down our cheesy foundations, which are looking incredible. Now let's get to the heart of the board, the charcuterie. All across Britain, you've got these amazing artisans who are taking heritage breed livestock and turning it into absolutely world-class cured meats. The process itself is just a true art form. It all starts by combining really high-quality ground meat with this precise blend of spices. Then comes the crucial part, fermentation. That's what develops the flavor and keeps any bad bacteria out. And finally, it's air-dried for months, a slow process that concentrates all that flavor into savory, delicious perfection.
And the variety is just stunning. I mean, look at this. You've got classics like a pork salami, but it's elevated with aromatic fennel and a nice kick of white pepper. Then you have something like Hartgrove Copa. That's a whole cured muscle from the pork neck, and it's so incredibly delicate with these gentle herbs and sweet, nutty fat. And for something bolder, a wild venison chorizo brings in that rich, gamey taste, beautifully balanced with sweet, smoked paprika. There's just so much to explore here.
And you absolutely cannot have a modern board without this guy, British Njuja. This spicy, spreadable pork sausage, which originally came from Calabria, has been perfected by artisans here in the UK. It is fiery, it's rich, and it has this incredible texture that is just begging to be slathered on a cracker. It's a total rock star.
Okay, we've got our stars. We have the cheese, we have the meats, but the real magic, the thing that takes it to the next level, that comes from the supporting cast. The right chutney, the right pickle, or the right jam can elevate everything on this board from great to completely unforgettable. So this is where it all comes together, right? Understanding how these flavors play off each other. Let's take Sparkano Red Leicester. It's this amazing, sweet, nutty, powerful hard cheese. It's incredible by itself. But then you add piccalilli. Wow. That bold, zesty, mustardy crunch from the pickled veg just cuts right through the richness and creates an absolutely perfect bite. And here's a little cheat sheet for when you're making your own. Those rich, nutty, hard cheeses, they are brilliant with sharp, acidic partners like an onion chutney. The creamy soft cheeses, like our Baron Bigod, are just phenomenal with sweeter things, like a fig jam, to contrast all that earthiness. And the pungent blues, they're balanced beautifully by spiced fruit preserves, where the sweetness just mellows out that spicy tang.
You know, if you're loving these flavor combinations and you want even more secrets to totally elevate your food game, now is the perfect time to like, share, and subscribe to Sketch Recipes. We've got more explainers just like this one coming your way.
Now for the final act, the presentation. A truly great board should be a feast for the eyes long before it ever becomes a feast for the stomach. So let's make this thing look like a work of art. Different textures need different cuts to really show them off. For hard cheeses like our Keen's Cheddar, go for clean wedges or little batons. It just makes it easy for people to grab. For a blue like Stilton, don't slice it. Use the tip of your knife to just crumble it into these rustic, inviting chunks that really highlight its creamy texture. And for those oozy soft cheeses, a single elegant slice is all you need to show off that incredible gooey center.
And please, don't just lay your meats flat. Let's create some texture and height. For big, thin slices like Hapa, fold them gently, kind of like a fan or a ribbon. For smaller salami circles, fold them in half, and then in half again, to create this little ruffled quarter that adds volume. And if you really want to impress your guests, layer those folded salami pieces around the rim of a small glass, building inwards, to create a beautiful salami rose.
And so when you bring it all together, the world-class cheeses, the artisan cured meats, the perfect pairings, and that beautiful presentation, you get this. This right here is the new standard for British board.
And if you think this is impressive, just remember this number. There are over 750 unique artisan cheeses being produced in Britain today. What you're seeing here, this is just the very beginning of the journey.
The British cheese and charcuterie scene is this whole world of incredible flavor just waiting for you to explore. So the only question left is, are you ready to build your own masterpiece?
And hey, once you've mastered this, you should definitely check out our other explainers on building the ultimate charcuterie board and exploring all the classics of French charcuterie. Thanks so much for watching.